Hello folks, I'm going to show you an excellent way to mount your tablet to a radio control. This is a DJI Phantom radio control. This exact same method will also work with a Futaba or other radio control. They all have lanyard jacks here and it plugs into the jack. What I'm using here is a Tarrot FPV monitor mount. I got it off of eBay for, it was like $13 around there, but this will range from anywhere from $12 to like $16 depending where you get it. And this mount here is by Square Jellyfish. It's their mini tablet mount from Square Jellyfish, and you can accommodate 7-inch tablets. This is a Nexus 7 second generation tablet that I have mounted right now. This is an excellent method of mounting your monitor, and it is far better than the alternate method that I was using, which was the stock mount with the ball and using my Magellan GPS mount, which for iPhone 4, which was I was using to mount my thing previously. So let me take this apart and show you how it goes together. But as you can see here, you got your DJI app, and it's very nice. It's fairly well balanced, but I prefer the weight balance when it's mounted without this extra piece. And of course you have extra holes for your lanyard cable, your neck strap here. The weighting is not bad like this, but I do prefer the weighting with it further back. But I'm gonna show it to you connected in that way as well. Although in this position, as long as you have it at this angle, it can clear an antenna such as this one, which is a 11 dBi patch, 11 dBi at 5.8 gigahertz or 8 dBi at 2.4 gigahertz. So. And the Square Jellyfish mount is about $18 on Amazon. It's their, and let's see how wide it will go, just for your own reference. But this opens up to about 5 inches. So let me take this apart. And you need 3 different size Allen wrenches for assembly. A 1.5, a 2, and a 3 millimeter Allen wrench to do the whole assembly. And here we go. Here's the 3 millimeter one. It loosens this bit here, but I'm not going to be loosening that up right now. Here is the 2 millimeter that you need if you're going to put this big base here. So I'm going to take that apart now. Alright, so you see it has this washer here. Goes in the hole with the lanyard, and this piece, and just put that back in here for safekeeping. And now let me use my 1.5 millimeter wrench here to detach this. Keep in mind there's a little washer in the middle there that I attached. You see this little washer? When you use this in conjunction with this point, you're going to want to put this little washer right in the middle here. Right in the middle. before you mount it. And of course, if you're not using that piece, you won't be using that washer. There's another screw here. I don't know what it's for. You know, maybe you can use it to attach other devices that will fit this screw. And I don't even... And this one would require a really tiny one, a tiny Allen key for that one. So anyway, let me plug this. And this came with this bottom screw here, which screws to the bottom of the square Jellyfish mount. The square Jellyfish mount has a screw here, so you can adjust this up and down. This also folds away like that. But let me... And the 3mm is for this bit to tighten it. So let me mount it with just this piece here. It's a little bit snug. Put it in, and my screw, and my 1.5mm wrench. Let me loosen this up a little bit. Put this here. This screw over here. Make it nice and snug. So let's say if you wanted your monitor relatively flat. I don't think perfectly flat is practical, so I prefer it at at least a slight angle. So let's do it like right around here. Let me see what kind of angle I can get on that there. Yeah, that would work. Also, and let me tighten this down here so that's snug. It's not going to go anywhere. Now that's really tight. It's not going to move forward. And fold these two down. Autoflip doesn't work with the DJI app once you're in the camera, so you can only use it one way. With the front of your device this way, like that. And you put it in like this, like so. And even with it in this position, it does not get in the way of my fingers at all. It's perfect. Actually, you know what? I want to angle it a little bit more forward, a little bit flatter. Okay. And even with it in that relatively flatter position, it does give a little bit less clearance for my antenna going. I can't quite lay it flat black. Actually, I can do that. But it's pretty good. Let's show you the angle from the side here. So that's not a bad angle, even if I have this right below my waist. And here is a lanyard, as you call it, hook. Put that right over here, and you're good. Oops. I didn't make it tight enough when I loosened it. Alright, there we go. And here. Okay, that should be good. I mean, that's all you need. You're not going to be holding this thing upside down. So as long as you can hold it up like that or that, even without it moving, and if you put it in snug, it doesn't move at all. So yeah, great option. The links to the products will be in my description if you want to replicate this on your own setup. So please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Hello, I just thought I'd add that I was able to actually make this configuration a little bit tighter. Instead I put the wrench, instead of trying to tighten this way, I just put it this way so I got more leverage. And I found that it actually did have a bit of room to go till it went snug without over tightening. And it did make it a bit tighter. So it's actually pretty tight in that position. But yeah, just thought I'd quickly add that to the end of this. So just put it whichever way you like best. And also there's a mini version of this square jelly mount for smartphones as well. That opens up as wide as, I think, 3.7 inches, something like that. And so you have an alternative. So if you wanted to mount your tablet or your phone on the same mount in this position in lieu of using the clip, you can do that. And also another nice thing about this having a mount over here is that you can use the included clip, which comes with your Phantom Vision, to mount something else, such as a secondary antenna or an amplifier or your battery for your amplifier or whatever else. So it's nice to have that option there. Okay. Hello, I just wanted to add one more last thing. I know this is a little silly of me, but you can also mount this bracket in the reverse position. You see, I flipped it over. And you could have it in the flipped over position with this extra piece or not. But I just thought I'd take a quick look at it to see how it did look in the reverse position. One advantage of having it in that reverse spot is when you don't have your monitor on, and you loosen this piece here. Oops, wait, now it's in this spot now. There you go. So when you're transporting your remote, actually having it in this position is better. So that way you can just, if you just loosen that one screw, then you can fold it over this way for traveling. Or you could just simply take this off altogether, you know, whatever your preference is. But, I mean, that works out. So, and when you're ready to go, just flip it back up, tighten the screw. You know, you're always going to have the hex screws on you. But, I mean, that's it. Okay.